Raisin in the Sun is just a wonderfully beautiful, classic American piece of theater. It was written by Lorraine Hansberry in the mid-50s when the civil rights movement was just starting to boil up, and she was able to capture a lot of the entrapment that African American people experienced.
The show is set in Southside Chicago in the mid-50s. It's about an African-American family that's struggling. Mama works really hard as a housekeeper maid, as does her daughter-in-law, Ruth. Her son, Walter, drives as a chauffeur, but is not very happy with his job. And the youngest of the family adults is Benitha, Mama's daughter, and she is planning to attend medical school.
The character that I play, Asagai, is coming from a impoverished, from Nigeria, and from, not much going on in his country, and people just underprivileged, and violence and murder and stuff. And he comes and he gets educated and he hopes to go back and to help his people. So it's kind of an American story, a little African story, and a little bit of everything in it. But it's just a really good story that just kind of helps people to see more, just another side of things, if you will.
The family is in the process of grieving the loss of Walter Younger, the father. And you hear the stories about their struggles, Mama and Walter Sr., and they are expecting an insurance check.
Lena Younger, the grandmother, the matriarch of the family, finds herself in a position where she buys property and a new home in this Clybourne Park area, a suburb of Chicago, and it complicates the situation.
The show is going for me quite good, and I play Travis because Travis is 11 years old, and I'm about 11 years old.
The title of the play actually comes from a Langston Hughes poem. And I know I'm going to get it wrong, but it says, if I'm not mistaken, the first two lines are, "What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?" And that's what all of these characters have. They have dreams, and for many reasons they are difficult to fulfill.
The author of the play, A Raisin in the Sun, her name is Lorraine Hansberry, of course, but her family actually went through the situation that is dramatized in this play. Her father actually sued a sort of association that tried to arrange it so that African-American families couldn't move into this residential area. Mr. Hansberry not only sued the people who wouldn't let his family move into this area, but took the case all the way to the Supreme Court. The case is Hansberry versus Lee. You can find it rather easily online, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating to hear that this story, dramatized in A Raisin in the Sun, is an actual real-life story.
It's a wonderful show for all ages and all people. It's the triumph of the human soul. Please come and see it.